Welcome back to the Vegan Test Kitchen, everyone. I don't know about you, but I could use a little help eating a bit more healthier after the last few months, so that's why this month we're bringing you nothing but hearty, whole food, plant-based recipes, meaning minimally processed foods and no oil. And today we're bringing you the Ikarian Longevity Stew, and it's named so after the island of Ikaria, Greece. Now, Ikaria happens to be one of the 5 places in the world where people live the longest, healthiest lives. They're known as blue zones, and a lot of research has been done on them, but today we're going to focus on a recipe that one family has reportedly eaten every day, and it's one of the reasons they attribute to living such long and healthy lives. There are tons of variations of this stew, but this particular recipe comes from the guys at the Happy Pear, which you should check out if you haven't, which is where I first saw this and I absolutely fell in love with it and I had to try it. So, it's oil-free and packed with immune-boosting veggies. Without further ado, all the ingredients that you need are listed below. Let's get started. Alright, like I said, this is a veggie-filled stew, so we have lots of veggies to chop. We're going to grab 2 onions and dice finely. Surprisingly, I didn't cry at all. Oh, spoke too soon. We're going to do the same thing with 3 cloves of garlic. We're going to grab 2 carrots, and we are going to cut these in half and then finely slice them. Now we're going to grab 2 to 3 stems of kale. We're going to rip off the leaves, and then we're going to finely dice the stalks, because we're going to use those as well. And now we have our 2 leeks. We're going to slice these in half and then chop them into about 1/4 inch slices. You want to make sure you wash these really well, because as you know, leeks are dirty AF. You can either save these ends and freeze them, make some vegetable broth, or you can just add them to your compost like I'm going to do. Alright, we're going to put these in a bowl, give them a good rinse. God, these are dirty. Dirty leeks. Good thing about leeks is they float, so you can give them a little bath. Alright, we're going to use a slotted spoon. Gently take these out. Give these another rinse just to make sure all the dirt's off. And last but not least, you need about 200 grams of broccoli, which comes out to around 4 cups. Now, I'm using frozen because I just so happen to have the baby florets, and what you're supposed to do is chop them into small florets. So, conveniently, they're already like that. Alright, now that we finally have our veggies chopped up, we're going to grab a large soup pot. We're going to heat this on a high. We're going to be using a lot of vegetable broth in this stew, about 10.5 cups to be exact. Now, you don't need all of that at once, but I would suggest keeping out about 1/2 cup because we're going to be using that to deglaze the pot instead of using oil. Alright, once we are nice and preheated, we're going to add our onions and our garlic. You want to make sure to keep stirring this for about 3 to 4 minutes because you want it to soften and you don't want it to stick. And if it does start sticking, that's when we're going to use some of the vegetable broth. But we're getting a lot of juices from these right now. I don't see these sticking anytime soon. Now once this starts to brown a little bit, we're going to add our carrots, our leeks, and our stalks. If you have broccoli stalk that you chopped up, use that along with your kale stalks, but not your kale. We're going to hold off on that. Alright, and to this we're going to add a generous pinch of salt, along with about 1/4 cup of vegetable broth. I want this just to be enough to where it will allow everything in here to sweat. We're going to put a lid on it, and we're going to let it sweat for about 10 minutes. You want to stir it occasionally as well. Now, in the meantime, we're going to prep some of our other ingredients. We need 6 tablespoons of tomato paste, and we're going to drain our beans. Now, you need 3 cans of beans, pretty much any beans you want. We're using chickpeas, cannellini, and some lentils. So you can do black beans, black-eyed peas, whatever you feel. And you want to make sure you have a large can of diced tomatoes ready as well. All right, I think these have sweated it out enough. So we're gonna add everything else. Our remaining vegetable broth, diced tomatoes, our broccoli, tomato paste, all of our beautiful beans, along with our kale, a couple teaspoons of tamari sauce, and finally we're gonna add whole grain pasta. You can use pretty much any pasta you want. I'm using rotini. This just looks like it's packed with goodness. Let's hope it tastes like it. Now once we get this to a boil, we're gonna put a lid on it and reduce the heat down to a simmer, cook for about 10 minutes. All right, 10 minutes is up, so we're gonna taste it, and if we need to, we will adjust accordingly. You might need to add a little bit of salt depending on the stock that you used. Definitely add some pepper. And they even mentioned adding some chili flakes if you want it a little bit spicy, which I think I'm gonna do. All right, I think it's time to serve. Let's try it. It's a really nice, just healthy stew. You're gonna wanna flavor it however you want. If you wanna add a little bit more salt, you can do that. Add some more chili flakes. There's no oil in here. You've got the whole grain pasta, which is really nice. Really nice punch of vegetables. I feel like this is the perfect thing to make if you're sick, or to keep you from getting sick. Or just eat it every day and you'll live to 90 something. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of any good vegetable soup, and that's really what this is. Loads of healthy beans and legumes, kale, come on. All right, y'all, I hope you liked what you saw today. If you did, hit a thumbs up. I would love you for it. And make sure to subscribe and share and comment and all that good stuff. I'll see y'all next time.